basically made it.
All right. You just saw Stan ran right in here, right on time. We didn't start soon. We started immediately on time.
I work like a robot. I have precise commands.
Exactly. So it's 3 p.m. here in Finland, where we're at. And this is the weekly podcast where we talk about all news SURROGATE.TV. And we got a bunch of announcements and news to give you guys this week. We've got some creators like Punk Junk, Mordecai, Carlito, and BN102. Got a lot of stuff coming from them very soon. We have some updates on the Robot Explorer, which we did on Wednesday, where you were able to race against me physically with the monster truck. We also had a Sumo Bots tournament last week. We got the winners from that. We have an Arduino Sdk about to drop. It's about to drop. Coming up to talk about. We also got next week some news on the Mario Kart Live racetrack and a build video coming out with Stan in it. And then we also got a new kit, hardware kit we're going to talk about that will help you create some really awesome simple games.
It feels like nothing happened this week, but
Yeah, it
then
feels
there's
like
so many things.
There's nothing.
I mean, Mayor of London, we have more news than you and your esports stuff. Come on, man.
Jeez, why are we so white? Can you turn down this light?
You really want to talk about that?
I'm flat white right now.
All right.
Anyways, this is... Yeah, we're yellow-white right now. Do you see it?
Well, it's just white.
Now we're getting more towards natural. What's that? Yeah, I ain't that though.
Sure, it's not, Shane.
I think there's no red in my face. I was just pure yellow. No one turns yellow just by living in Finland.
All right, I can see
that light is yellow as hell.
Yeah, now it's gonna be here. It's really yellow right now. You're right. I see the recording.
It's like, yeah, we've been really sick. Not corona. We've just been super
Shane
sick.
has been drinking like 5 packs of OJ every morning.
Both of us.
Like,
Yeah,
just
too much
chugging it.
vitamin C. We're turning different colors. Anyways, yeah, so without further ado, this is the Ninja Robot Podcast.
And I'm your host, Pickle Rick.
Yeah, by the way, if you don't know who we are, which you probably don't. I'm Shane Allen. I'm the CEO at Surrogate, and this is Stan,
The man.
The man.
the man, our CMO, Chief Marketing.
Thank you for clarifying.
Yeah. Anyways, let's jump into the news that happened in the last week. Let's start with some of our creators. They have some announcements, some things they're working on. So, as we alluded to last week, Punk X Junk has bought a monster truck and bought a bunch of hardware and is now waiting on one part, a gear. And they're going to make, and they finally announced this, UK Robot Explorer. So you're going to be able to drive around the UK with Punk X Junk's monster truck on Surrogate.
Sounds pretty crazy.
No, we've been doing it in Finland every Wednesday. We have usually Robot Explorer. We used to where we go out every single day. No one's done it outside of us yet, but now finally.
Here's the difference. It's the first time we only let people drive it outside, but he's gonna go straight into that. So it's gonna be interesting how it goes.
Well, let's see.
Let's see.
Punk might actually host it as well. I don't know. So we'll see what he ends up doing with that.
I mean, he shared with me some of the stuff, but I don't know if I can share anything more. So
Okay.
So Stan knows.
I know everything.
You know everything.
I'm like Google.
Well, I know what he wanted to announce.
Well, I know, I know too.
Okay.
Anyway.
So that's one creator. Another creator,
Weird
which you're going to be
flex.
very... Huh?
Weird flex, but okay.
Yeah, weird
Yeah,
flex.
weird flex. I agree.
Stan.
But Punk Junk basically wants to do. He makes exactly the same setup as us.
Yeah, exact same
Hardware-wise.
hardware and everything.
Yes. But anyway,
So it's gonna be every week, 1 hour late. It will be janky as what? And
Duct tape and zip ties.
yeah.
duct tape and zip ties.
I don't know. Punk might do it even better than us. We'll see.
I mean, if he doesn't change the setup every week and actually keeps it the same way,
yeah, don't rip it
then
apart
it's
every week
pretty
and put it
easy.
on different things.
with us, it's like, oh, let's try something new every time. And then, of course, it's a constant experiment. So.
That's true. Yeah, so anyways, something to look forward to coming up soon. He's just waiting on some last parts, and he will be launching UK Robot Explorer. Another creator, and you guys are going to be very happy about this because it's going to launch right after this podcast today.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Mordecai, one of our mods, is launching Super Mario Odyssey on the Nintendo Switch Wii Play.
Everything happened so quickly.
Yeah.
It was like 1 week ago, he just got access to the Switch.
Yeah.
And now there's a new game.
Yeah. It's happening. So after the podcast today, Mordecai is throwing it live. So we'll remind you at the end of the podcast. But it should be very awesome. It's a great game. I've been wanting to put that on Surrogate as well. And I'm glad. Actually, this was voted on. This was voted on by the community some weeks ago.
Okay.
And then he chose the thing that everybody voted on.
So it's going to be really interesting because one thing he's using for the first time is actually mouse support. He managed to figure out how to... We've had issues where it would always crash the trinket when we use the mouse. But he is able to run it for the Super Mario Odyssey, and it works pretty nicely. So you use it to move the camera around, like because it's a third person view, so you can move the camera around with the mouse. So it's pretty cool. With the touchpad, it also works nicely.
What's the address gonna be?
Replay.
Okay, so it's the same because...
Okay, yeah.
It's the surrogate.tv/game/replay. So if you want to keep that open, you could jump in as soon as it goes live, right after the podcast. Another creator, it's one that you hear every single week because he's very busy doing stuff. Guess the name.
Shane.
No, it's not me.
Alexi.
Nope.
Oscary.
You're getting farther and farther away.
Broom Squad.
Broom Squad is making a game.
Where you have to clean the local Walmart with a bunch of broom.
Exactly.
That's right.
No, so it's Carlito, a name you maybe have never heard before, except for if you tune in every single week, because we talk about him every week. So, news from Carlito right here. There's a new free game coming this weekend called Director's Cut. And it's where you're going to be the director in one of his games by changing the cameras and even be able to use text-to-speech to talk to the audience. So it's an experimental game, Director's Cut. So take a look at the Surrogate page on the weekend and you might see it.
Is it actually player's cut at this point?
No, you let people play, but you're a director because you can change the camera view.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you get to control the cameras, you get to do text-to-speech and talk to the audience and all that stuff. So you can say stuff to people.
What could possibly go wrong?
We will find out. The weekend will be interesting. Also from Carlito, Battle for Carlandia PvP event is this Saturday with the top 4 players. And those top 4 players from the past games is Wilburst, Fierschweer, Lockie, and Jeffman.
All right.
Those are the ones with the most wins on Battle for Carlandia.
So what happened?
What? I'm just looking at the screen. There is some...
No. I mean, what happened? Why aren't you in the top 4?
On Carland...
Okay.
No excuses. All right, next step.
Another one, Lido Tank's PvP event is Sunday with the top 4 players. I guess maybe Yessa's in this one, right? It's Pruned, Wilburst, Lockie, and Fierschweer. Never mind.
Another disappointment.
I mean, I guess I have to do more Friday hostings to get more gems.
More
There you
pizza.
go.
Pizza and
More
gems?
Pineapple pizza and gems.
No.
But anyways, yeah, if you want to check the schedules on all these games, they are in all of the games. So you just scroll down to the bottom of the game page, and you'll see the schedules to know when Lido Tanks is on Sunday and Battle for Carlandia on Saturday.
Yep.
And also Director's Cut.
Yep.
I don't know if that link is live, if you can find it on the homepage already, but check it out. Also, another creator, BN102, another one of our mods, has dropped some hints in random chat on our Discord community, and it looks like we know what he's doing. I'm trying to extrapolate from this or expand upon his
It revolves
hints.
around physics.
There is a servo, and it's turning something.
And it revolves around physics, the game.
Okay, so we can tell that there is physics involved.
Does it have
It's
a ball?
in real life. That's
Great,
already great hints, Dan.
I know,
Does it
right?
have a ball?
I don't know. Maybe it
Make
has the
your
Sumobot
guesses.
brick. Who knows?
Maybe it's got bricks on bricks.
Brick sliding.
I don't know.
In the
But
song.
anyways, there is a servo. If you want to check it out, you can go to the hashtag random chat in our Discord. But that will be coming somewhat soon, right?
Yes. So actually, this weekend, I think me and somebody else, maybe Jeffman, might be able to actually test the game already.
Okay.
And again, super quick. The VN got all the hardware this week and already made a working prototype. So it's going to be interesting to see how it happens.
There you go. So maybe next week, podcast will show some screenshots.
Who knows?
Or some videos.
Soon TM.
Or maybe it goes live between then.
I mean, that's what happened with Mordecai's game. I didn't expect. He was like on Monday, hey, can you help me with this? And I don't have time. And then I did it like on Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then he still managed to get the game by the end of the week. Like,
He was testing yesterday, I remember.
Yes.
And then he just messaged me just before
ready.
the podcast.
It's ready.
It's ready. We're going live right
I
after the
just
podcast.
imagine there's like on the back 20 Red Bulls, you know. It's ready.
It's going.
Red eyes.
Yeah, is Mordecai asleep right now? He's getting ready for, he's got to wake back up.
And it
when
doesn't
goes
launch
live.
because he just passed out. Like
Too much Red Bull.
too much hard work.
Let's now jump into Robot Explorer on Wednesday. So what we did was a new experiment. We tried to bring in real life, like you were interacting with real life, being me. You were interacting with me. I was driving a Power Wheels car, and you guys on the internet were driving a monster truck, and we were racing around our parking lot.
The reason Shane wanted to do this is this week Elon Musk announced that he's also the techno king of Tesla. So Shane decided to challenge him.
Yeah, sure.
Driving that Tesla car.
That's why.
Driving that Tesla car. That's exactly why.
That's right. Everybody kept calling me Techno King.
This is a direct quote that we will use.
Yes.
That's right. That's why I did it.
That's right.
Everybody calls
called
me
me Techno King.
Surrogate CEO Shane
We should-
Allen.
Yeah, everybody calls me Tesla Techno King.
We should do where Shane does the floss dance. There should be a remix. Everybody calls me a techno king.
Yeah, but as you can see here, that's me on the Power Wheels, and this is a view from the monster truck. So right here, I'm not sure if this was the very beginning or if you were driving or what was going on. But anyways, this is the racetrack. So we were racing around Pikachus, and this Power Wheel sucked. It has no good. The steering is non-existent. It does such a wide loop that you can't even steer.
You were doing just like a circle. You
I
were
just
just
did a
holding
circle.
the steering to
should-
the left,
we-
and you just went in a
I
circle.
would be better just jumping with the thing.
We
to
should
make it turn
really
like
buy
Mario Kart.
a new battery for the crazy car, because that one would be more fun.
The crazy card is way better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, there's something wrong with the battery.
Shane broke it.
No, somebody I think left it out and on for really like months.
Shane did.
And it finally totally discharged.
Shane.
But anyways, you can upgrade the batteries on crazy cards to make them super fast, which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yep.
that
But
would have
anyways.
been much more fun to watch for everybody as well.
Yeah, I mean, isn't there a shot in the beginning where I had the crazy card for
You
a
almost
little
fell,
while?
right?
In
That one
the,
time
in
you
the beginning, yeah, you
almost
did.
Where was it?
Like
Here we
how-
go, crazy cart.
Yeah.
So here's me. 3, 2, 1.
Start driving. Okay, Wilbur's is driving. Go back. Wilbur's, stop it.
Where am I?
Wilbur's just driving. Okay.
You're just drifting
You
around.
already did it.
No, you drifted around. I remember. I was there.
Let's see. Oh, there I am.
Yeah. Now you drift again.
How fast can you make this thing go?
You can make them go really fast.
We
Bigger
need to upgrade
batteries.
the
I
battery.
never ran out of
Yeah,
battery.
we need to upgrade the battery.
Yeah.
I think right now it's 12. People put up to like 24, even 48 volts.
Wait, you weren't here when we didn't have
Something
the
ridiculous.
You weren't here when we didn't have the Mario Kart track.
No,
right?
I wasn't.
Yeah, we were driving that one in the office.
Yeah, I remember there were some videos of that happening, like Shane going around the pole in the center.
All right, here you go. Switch to this. So right there. Boom! I'm drifting. Check that out.
Check that sick drift.
See, it's way faster though. The other one, the hindrance is the steering. It just doesn't steer that Tesla.
One comment I want to add about this event: it was really nice that everybody was acting cool. Nobody tried to run away.
That's
or
true.
anything.
You could have easily ran away.
I was prepared though, because in this view, I was actually able to control at the same time the car. So if they would start running away, I would first kick them out, and then I would start going back.
Ah, because you were a seat in the game.
Yeah. So this
Right.
is like a second seat.
Right.
and
I
it's a
saw how you did it. In the beginning.
Preview, and then I zoomed it in.
Yeah, you explained it in the beginning of the
Yeah,
podcast.
it-
Yeah.
I feel very
works.
proud of how I made it, because nobody believed it would work. So
Yeah.
I was like, yes.
But anyways, I wanted to make a more intricate track for us, but then I put all the beach balls around the ground, and then wind blew by it and blew all my balls to the wall.
Let's not cut
You
out
see
this
the- you
out of
see the-
context.
the snow wall.
Could you repeat that? What?
It blew my balls to the wall. You
Got
can
it.
see it in the videos a little bit. But anyways, I had a bunch of balls, and they all got blown away.
Got it.
So then I was like, oh, I got his Pikachu's left.
How
Bunch
about-
of hyenas
can-
sitting there on the
So
back.
we gotta
like,
make a better track next
Can you
time.
tell what else we had? There was that random lady.
Oh yeah, yeah. When we went inside to get the truck and everything all ready, this lady came by and like looked at the Pikachu's, and then she was like looking into the box, and she was looking around.
She was touching them too.
She was trying to come after him. She was
Yeah.
like grabbing her head and going like, and then she like looked up and saw us and was like,
Yeah.
and then just walked away.
Maybe she
We're
thought they're like.
was she
for-
gonna steal these?
She,
No,
and
no, I
she
think-
like waved or something. She's like, oh, no, you see me. I'm walking away.
Hey,
No, she didn't even look at us though. It was like
in her defense, because
she thought
there
it was
was.
a bunch of dead animals. Those are
No,
Pikachu's.
no, because the other office was moving out, and maybe they were giving out some stuff away. So maybe she thought that those are like free giveaways from
Really?
the other company.
Do you pick up stuff from
In
like
a
the middle of the
parking
road?
lot.
I don't know. Hey, I don't know. Does it
Trying to
make
give her the
sense?
benefit
Where
of
do
the
you get
doubt.
your
Yeah.
Understand
furniture
that.
from?
Stan is
But
trying to be
still.
nice here, okay? Trying to understand the other side.
It was pretty, and she looked like she got caught.
Yeah, she
She was
did.
like,
And
then
then
walked
the-
away.
and
then
then
there's
the car.
another guy. Yeah, when I had the balls out making the track, this guy came into the parking lot and ran over all the balls. He was like pop, 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 because they all exploded under the car. And then he went and he parked in the parking lot and sat there for 5 minutes because I was like, "What are you doing?" And he drove by, parked, and then refused to get out of his car and then left. Yeah, he left the parking lot. He never came back.
Yeah.
So he came in the parking lot to park, and I think he was gonna do something.
So many
And then he
questions.
realized he wasn't supposed to park there, and he already popped something, so maybe he should leave.
And there was a second car, the red one. That one also came through. And then he saw us and he was trying to dodge the balls and everything. He did.
Oh, I don't remember
And then
that
he
one.
saw us there and he was like, oh, I'm not going to park here.
Yeah.
And then he drove away as well.
Yeah, I have a feeling that after hours, people are using a parking lot illegally
Yeah, just to park.
and then go to their house, which is across the street.
I mean, it makes sense if you don't want to pay for parking.
Yeah,
They do
Is
come
it
fine
legal?
here. They do come fine here. So
Yeah, that's true.
Why
what
you
he
don't have a
said.
company parking spot? I just realized.
We have company parking spots.
we do.
Yeah, but I don't.
I asked
I don't
you, and
know.
you said you don't need one.
Yeah, exactly. I
So-
just realized.
You
like,
have to get
you
the
can get 'em.
pass. You just have to get the pass.
Yeah, but the thing
Ah.
is, you have closed parking for the same price. Anyway,
Yeah.
moving on.
in
People
other circuit news,
in other circuit news,
we have parking.
We have parking spots
peop-
for our employees.
people in chat are writing that Shane should now be Suro King,
Suro
like
King.
Burger King, but Suro King.
Suro King.
So from now on, when you do intros to
Arigatou
videos, hi guys, it's Shane Allen, the Surra King.
Yeah, with up. Suro King.
Yeah, and I'm with
Boy,
Stan the Man.
Stand the man.
The problem is we already have a king in the dev team. We still haven't. There's something coming maybe sometime when the corona stuff stops and we can actually have the dev team here. There's marketing material coming. I hope so.
King.
King,
Yes.
King,
King.
Yes.
King.
marketing, King.
Marking.
Do you know
Market-
anything, Stan? about this?
Marketing.
Market to
You
King.
haven't been following our internal
Market,
Discord server at all?
King, market, King.
Internet Discord server.
Market.
What is that?
Internet controlled Discord server in real life,
Yeah.
where you can control
So
the
somebody-
server
And then
in
you're
near
called
real
Discord
time.
King.
So we need a king off, is all I'm hearing.
No.
We need a king off. Who's going to be the king?
I just want to be in charge of budgeting, because then I can be master of Surocoin.
That's true. That'd be a pretty cool name. Put it on your LinkedIn.
Yeah, master of Surocoin.
Master of Surocoin.
That means everybody's gonna get like half a coin every 5 months if Stan is in charge of them.
Hey, I made the current currency system, and let's just say it's too generous. So keep that in mind.
That is true.
Touche. You are
the,
right.
the currency is definitely not inflated. These, you guys are actually getting a lot of coins right now and stuff. We might have to change that.
Inflation is not a problem in the kingdom of Surrogate.
Yeah,
Nice.
sprinkle them gems
Nice
on
sound
it.
effects.
Nice, I like
Yeah.
that.
You
Nice.
just added that today?
No, that was in the board whole time.
Then why
No, we
didn't
just
we
haven't
use it
needed
ever? What?
He waited for the perfect moment.
Untapped potential right there.
Sprinkling gems on you.
He's gonna throw something at me.
Oh, we could get like a glitter overlay when he does that.
Oh, that would have been awesome to have it set
Yeah,
up.
or like
and we
coins
wouldn't
falling.
have known
I have
That
a
would've been-
petition.
We're
Then
doing
you do the
this.
face recognition. He looks like a dog talking with his tongue out. And he doesn't even know it.
I have a petition. Next
been
time,
awesome.
I want that camera to be also active, and I have a button that I can transition to that. So if I throw something, like that,
yeah.
it will show.
It's like a very close
You know
up of
what?
just his face, so it's like slow mo.
We should put that as a third camera.
Well,
That
we
would be
need to
kinda
change
nice.
the
Because
computer
when you guys
setup.
talk, it shows you guys
That
and
could-
it comes
Well,
back.
technically, we have already a camera up in the ceiling.
we have to change the PC's setup right now. There's too many USB devices. That's the
There's
problem.
many.
There's no place.
What kind of technology company are we? Can only take 2 USBs.
There's like,
There's like
you know how many there is? There's like 20.
2 cameras.
There's like 20 devices connected to that computer.
Have you
what
seen
kind of tech
this?
company are we?
Have you seen?
like we are totally overfilling the USB.
Have you seen how many extra these power cables down here?
I don't see nothing. I thought those were trees or something.
Trees. Wow.
Vines.
Dirt.
You want trees? You go play the Sakura Claw.
True. That's
Right.
true. If you haven't seen Sakura Claw, by the way,
It's-
you can win
It's
trees.
the least popular
Has
claw.
no one
Shane.
seen it though?
It's the least popular.
But I feel
claw.
like no one's even seen it.
It is there. Nobody
But I
just
don't think
played.
anybody saw it. You can win a
Actually-
bonsai tree. Why aren't you guys winning trees?
Actually, I wonder if it's
Because they're plasticky.
I thought they were real ones. I thought they're the ones that come with the seeds and the rocks, and then you can plant them yourself and they grow into the tree.
No.
No, it's just plastic.
Yes.
Well, that's why.
So like you can win actual trees. You thought that?
Yeah, because I mean, I have one of those here. It's like a box.
It's like a biohazard.
some,
People don't wanna. They're not allowed to like ship stuff like that. Dirt
they
and whatever.
do.
I know they do. Like
I got mine from China
yeah,
too.
I was about to say they all come from Asia, and like you can't bring them over.
Also, that machine is not actually online. Has never been.
Which one?
Oh
So
snap!
Claw 11.
But why?
It
Yeah,
was-
why, Stan?
Why me?
I don't know. You said it.
No, I set it up.
Yeah, exactly.
He's the game technician.
Stan, stop answering!
He's the game technician.
No, but
Okay.
like there was like we don't have enough claw machines to have one for dev usage and like.
It was decided that I
So
would
the
be the
tree one was never online.
Man.
Can you just switch another
Look-
to the
look
dev
at this
side
GIF.
and-
Look at this GIF.
And
I saw that.
This
too.
with the Wii Play and everything.
saw it, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
what?
Mordecai's.
Play it on TV.
Are we moving there? Do we do it later?
Why isn't the trees online?
Stop it with the tree.
Are we gonna
Are
put
you
it online?
avoiding a subject or?
No, the trees are cool. I liked them. Bonsai trees. It was like the cool different thing.
So next
Wasn't just
week,
plushies.
Surrogate is gonna start giving
I
out
wanted to
trees.
see somebody put it in the mail call that they have a bunch of trees now at their house. Like, I don't know where these are going.
That was so
They're
hilarious.
just growing trees.
It's like they're like in northern England, they get palm trees in the mail.
Like, I think these are gonna die, or they're already dead when they get there.
All right, moving on.
Where are we moving on to?
I don't know. You have the subject.
What we were just talking about. Mordecai's thing. So let me pull up. How do I?
Just doop doop.
So yeah, Stan was just pointing out.
I just found Mordecai's game online.
Yeah, but oh, is it online now?
I found a GIF of it.
Yeah, but it's
Go to Wii Play. Ah, there it is.
offline though right now.
Oh, okay.
But you can check out this pretty sweet
oh, that GIF.
GIF.
And then there's the Wii Play
Oh,
right
Wii
there.
Play on top.
Nice. Did Mordecai make that himself? Or did he
Well,
Well,
find
not
that?
the Mario stuff, but he put the Wii Play for sure.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't come like that from Nintendo.
It's pretty cool. I like how he did it. And GIF creativity is going next level here.
Yeah, it's cool to actually see the GIFs.
They're
coming.
designers now. Look at
Oh,
that.
what? I just realized
you go.
why. Sorry about that.
Oh, you didn't see it?
Okay, there we
Now
have
you
it.
see it, everybody.
Boom.
So this is going live right after the podcast.
Soon. TM.
Soon TM right after the podcast.
Chat said, knowing Jeff Man's luck, he would have won enough trees to plant a new forest.
Yeah, you know what? It's good for the environment.
Yeah,
Gentlemen,
plastic trees.
plant a tree in your
From
house.
now on, we give
every
out
time you get one.
seeds so you can plant trees and help Earth in the
Yeah.
process. No more
Help.
Surrogate.
We're gonna
Earth,
beat
man.
MR.BEAST with his planetary
There you go.
That's
project
true.
with claw machines.
You know, so this is one thing I've been thinking about some time. If we had a huge field and we had robots with seeds, you guys could play a game where you do plant trees.
Hasn't that
It would,
It would be a game planting trees. That would
that
be the whole game.
exciting?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, it's exciting for Earth.
Because you're creating
yes, life.
life and ecosystem,
You're creating an
habitats.
ecosystem.
You know, if it was like a desert, and now you're
Biology
planting palm
101.
trees, man.
It's true.
Next step,
You are correct.
transforming
Alright.
Mars.
All right.
Oh,
well,
I
anyways,
gotta.
I like the idea.
Can I ask quickly the chat? This is referring to Instagram because we talked about MR.BEAST. On the Instagram comments on that the Sumo Boss ad that we keep pushing, that people say Shane sounds just like MR.BEAST.
Yeah, people keep saying that. I don't sound.
I
anything
get
like
those
Mr.
every
Beast.
week. So chat and community, does he sound like MR.BEAST? Because everybody's saying he's wanna be MR.BEAST, you know.
You gotta
he
choose,
sounds
Shane. You
I
wanna-
don't even know I
Beast.
wanted to be Mr. Beast.
So it's not even like you're sounding like Mr. Beast. You're wannabe.
I'm
Mr.
a wannabe Mr. Beast.
Wow.
Shane, you cannot be Elon Musk and Mr. Beast at the same
gotta
time. You
pick
gotta
one.
you gotta pick.
It's a tough decision. I don't know. I think the chat
And
should
you
vote. Vote on it in the Discord. Let us know who should I be, Mr.
you
Beast
you
or
complain.
Elon Musk.
People write, "Oh, this guy looks like Sheldon Cooper," and I'm like,
Yeah, well, we already knew that. That's
That's
when you
that's
picked.
true.
"It is what it is."
Moving on.
Randomly said no.
Yeah, I don't think I sound like Mr. Beast.
Well, that settles it.
I definitely don't look like Mr. Beast.
No, I don't know. Of course you don't look.
You don't look,
So I'm
but
not
you
the
try
wannabe
to
Mr.
sound
Beast.
him.
I'm trying to sound.
In that Sumo Bot video, you do try to be like Mr. Beast a bit.
Hey, here's Sumo Bots. It's like now I'm Mr. Beast.
They said
No,
that
it starts like we've created the
Yeah.
there's the same style and everything.
Well, you know, one thing is we did steal the exact same font. So that is going to
Yeah,
make
that
people
does. Yeah. So
They didn't
automatically.
steal
think.
it.
You don't know
It's a
why,
public font.
but something feels like Mr. Beast. It's the font.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a. He didn't make his own font, but I mean, we have the exact same font. We tried on that
The chat,
video.
the chat is great right now. So they're saying maybe in the things he says, but the accent not, and then it says I don't think so. MR.BEAST is more whiny,
Yeah.
and Shane can
Don't
be
sound
whatever.
like a Florida man.
It
I
says-
tell you what.
Wait, guys, are you trying to say that I'm more like Mr. Beast?
Same as Mr. Beast. That's what they meant. This is the wannabe Mr. Beast over here.
It's from that Race Real Cars video where I'm in the beginning. Oh,
Yeah, they're like, that guy's trying to be Mr. Beast. Ah! Ah!
Actually, Stan was the first one to throw prizes and like everything in the community. You win this. You win this.
No, that just means he's Oprah.
what?
You get a
Basically-
prize. You get a prize. You don't know that?
No, moving on.
What?
Well, yes, I do, but
Okay.
not like that, really.
Anyways,
James
so Stan's a
Willen.
wannabe
Wait,
Mr.
wait.
Beast.
James Willen says, I've never heard of Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
Mr. Beast is a popular YouTuber who has become very famous in the last couple of years. He uses a lot of money for different videos where he buys stuff of crazy values for people, or he uses money in interesting forms.
Or
That is
he-
the summary.
he
Moving
gives
on to
away-
the next
gives away
subject.
money as challenges.
Moving on to the next subject, Shane.
Yeah, he what?
Yeah, he bought
he-
he bought an island.
He'll buy
Yeah,
like a
and
bunch
he-
of lottery tickets and then count them all off and win a bunch of money. Or
Now it's crazier. He
he
buys
made
houses.
his own bank and then he just gave people money out of his
He
bank.
buys houses for people.
He gives
now.
And he buys
streamers
houses for
he gives
people, he
streamers
buys cars
randomly
for people.
money. He'll hop on a stream, and be
but
like,
he gets so many views on each video that it just pays off everything he's spending,
Yeah.
which is hundreds of thousands
But
of
it's
dollars.
great. He's doing.
So it's interesting. It's a good way of winning.
It's a fun
All right.
concept.
That dude's winning.
Moving on.
This guy's
Stan-
always pushing
it
me.
says-
He's not like Mr. Beast.
No, he's
Always
not.
pushing.
Mr.
Supposed to be
Beast
generous.
is like chill and he wants to talk to the people.
Yeah, and wants to give him money. Why don't you give me any money, Stan? You're like a wannabe Mr. Beast. You
Sheldon.
don't give me no money.
Wait, you get a Sura coin.
You can send it.
I will right
Send
now.
it over right now.
1 Sura coin to Shane's account.
Thank you.
I'm
wanna
generous.
See it. I want to see it pop up on my screen.
All right, wait, let's do it live.
This is exciting. First time ever live we're doing this, guys. Oh my god, we are breaking boundaries.
Stan is opening the admin panel where he can give coins to
One
any
coin.
friend.
One
One
coin.
coin is going to be
Richer.
coming to Shane's account in any second now, and
I feel
There we
so
go.
rich.
Where is it?
Should go now.
Where is it?
Stan's such a liar. He didn't. Oh,
there we go.
What does it say?
Cha-ching!
What does
I
it say?
have-
Does it say anything?
I guess it's in the.
I have one whole coin.
No, I don't know.
Thank you. Stan.
But if you go to your own profile.
Oh, look at that.
No,
I think
go to-
one
go,
coin just flew by.
go to your
That coin animation is usually a lot more
go to your profile.
sparkly. One coin was like,
It's like, shoo.
Go
like
to
an
your profile.
asteroid.
Just go to your profile.
It's gonna tell
Did
me.
it tell?
To Techno King.
There
Oh.
we go.
Yeah, see? We can do all
Millions.
kinds of stuff on this platform. It's nuts.
It's magic.
We can send coins to the Techno King. Anyways.
Amazing.
Yeah, so anyways, we had SumoBots Friday tournament last week. Who's hosting it this week?
Essa, do you like gems?
Pineapple Pizza?
Sheldon Cooper is.
That's it that he's gonna host it.
Sheldon is
On today's
hosting today.
SumoBot Friday tournament, we're gonna talk about trains and flags.
I like trains.
It's a Sheldon
I like
Cooper
trains.
reference.
Oh yes.
See, I never watched that show.
What?
I'd never
What
watched
are we
That was
talking
synced
about?
so well. All right.
What are we talking about here?
that
Blasphemy.
show with the Sheldon dudes.
Yeah.
Those-
Big Bang
those-
Theory.
that
Big Bang
one.
Theory?
Yeah.
Oh, that show.
Yeah.
I really
I know
don't.
it by the name.
You never watched it either?
Well,
No,
like,
I've watched like half an episode.
yeah.
All right, moving
Okay,
on.
let's move on.
So now you're ready to move on.
So anyway, so you're hosting today.
Yes.
Shane, why do you have so many things to redeem? Mordecai asked.
What are you talking about, Willis?
Up.
Change the
There you go.
Today's podcast, we're going through
Oh
Shane's
yeah,
site.
look at all these ice creams.
because I guess Shane was testing a lot of stuff. So
Testing what? No, I won
No,
these fair
he's
and square. What are you
winning.
talking about? No, I seriously did. I won these fair and square, but I'm not gonna send them.
did you buy the currency for that?
No, I got them from daily rewards. I did.
Let's
these
have,
from
a,
daily
let's have a
rewards.
look at the top right corner of the page.
Chat,
for
what do you
real quick.
think? Do you think
that was
he
only added like
cheated?
2 weeks ago.
Chat, did he get them fair or square?
No, I actually did get these. I only
I
added
sense,
coins.
I sense corruption.
Chat, let us know.
No.
But the thing is, he cannot ship them to Finland, so he has to choose his USA address.
Why did you give him that idea? All right, moving on.
No, I'm not gonna send them. But I got these fair and square, and then I added coins so I could test other things.
Okay.
So I do know how to win at a claw machine. I have skills, man. Anyways, putting down my claw skills. Okay, so last week, SumoBots tournament, Wilburst, Jeffman, and Ossity won. And they got some nice prizes.
Yeah, I don't think this week we're gonna have a crazy event like last time.
Yeah, coins.
No, we're giving out gems.
Gems.
Yes.
Okay. Well, how much gems are we giving this week? Because that
200
was a little bit of a
All
question
right,
mark
so
last week.
every time I host, and it's gonna stay like this, we're giving out 200 gems first place, 150 second, and 100 gems for third place.
Okay, that's what I gave.
And that's it.
Yeah, I gave them to
The
them
thing is,
after
I-
Wilbur's told me what the prizes were supposed
Yes.
to be.
And it stays like that. And another thing is today it's gonna be a more simple tournament, just like the usual. No crazy weapons today. But we
Why
might,
not? Why don't you do something?
because image recognition.
Yeah, that's another thing. We had an awesome
No.
weapons. I gotta show it.
I know how it worked.
I
There
gotta
was a
show
lot
it.
of issues for the 1 hour tournament. But we might have a Sphere rover camera during the event, so I'll
Wait,
be driving on it as well.
Sumo bots. Yeah, we had weapons. I forgot to bring this up. There was weapons.
How fast did you do that? Because when I left,
It was like 20 minutes.
Yeah, it took me like 30 minutes. But I was like, I gotta do something.
I was impressed. I was
Thank
very
you,
impressed.
thank you. I
I was
gotta.
walking all day thinking like, what could I do?
Wait, this is.
And then like when I was leaving it was like literally 30 minutes before, and then he didn't come up with anything. It's like, I guess there's not gonna be anything. And then there's something. You're like,
Yeah.
what?
I left, I came home, I opened Discord, and then there was a picture. I'm like, I
you
was
go.
gone 20 minutes.
So I made these. What?
Toilet seat.
The best one was toilet seat bot, which you can tell which one that is.
Empire?
Yeah, we'll
Yes.
fix the timer. in a second.
Yeah, Empire bot. Toilet seat bot.
That is
Some of
brilliant.
them don't even die.
And then we got the
'cause-
arm one, and this one's got it in the back.
All right, well, congratulations, Wilbur's. So we see so far bouncy balls,
And then
bouncy ball bot
bouncy ball bot in the center here.
wins. Who takes this?
And this one is like wide hip bot on the back.
Gonna go head to head
Why
right now.
did?
Wide hip bot. I forgot. I think I called it peacock bot throughout the entire tournament. But anyways, it seemed to be that the ones that people liked the most was toilet seat bot.
Yeah,
So
maybe
you
we
should just
do-
put all toilet seat bots today.
That would be.
Everybody's a toilet seat.
Can you push them off better with that?
So what I noticed in the match, some people used them as blocking. So if you got into the center and then kept the toilet seat on the last panel,
That's it.
They couldn't. They just stuck.
Genius.
Yeah. So it made a different dynamic, and people were trying out different bots, so it was interesting. So they could try that one and not like it, and try another one. So I kind of like the idea of them being a bit different.
I like the idea, especially that it was on Empire. I'm sure you did. Did you mean to put on Empire? Because usually it's the one with the wheels falling off or some control problems. But if it's like the most OP with the toilet seat, you would have to pick it.
Yeah, the toilet seat was pretty cool. Bouncy ball and toilet seat, I think, were the best.
What about this green one, Alliance?
Yeah, it was a hindrance sometimes to people. Like, look at toilet seats pushing that one right now.
Brilliant.
Like, you could spin someone around by hitting their big butt. But also, what I noticed is, if you were on a panel, you would fall off easier. If you were on the edge of the panel, something like that. Someone hit you and you had enough weight, you fell over.
Okay.
So it was, I don't know. But if you just spun around in the center, I wonder what would happen.
Yeah, but let's see. Maybe we'll have. We could do it as a Robot Explorer event one day. We just actually think.
You can just do it on a tournament. Why would you do it a whole
Nah, not
event
on the
about it?
Not on a tournament.
Wait till I come back,
Yeah.
people. We're gonna go
Fun
bigger.
chain comes back.
That's when we give
We're
out
coming-
coins
we're
instead of
going
gems.
Bigger.
Chat says
We're going bigger.
Bouncy Ball bot was fun and Arm Man was really good.
Arm
So, I
Man.
mean, people
Yeah.
are differing opinions. That's good.
Yeah. But when I was asking, people were saying toilet paper was pretty cool. I keep calling it toilet paper. It was
Claw?
toilet seat.
Toilet paper claw.
Toilet seat
Hey,
bot.
1st of April is coming soon. Gotta remember that.
You gotta remember that.
You gotta remember
Willinen
that.
said old long arms.
Old long arm.
Ole.
So Friday tournament is in how many hours from now?
3.5.
3.5
Plenty
hours.
of time to play Mordecai's game.
That's true. Get warmed up with Mordecai's game and then jump over to Sumo Bots and get some gems.
And then there's drones in the evening probably and so much stuff.
I don't
Everything
know, check
again.
it. Is drones this evening? Carlito didn't say anything. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know.
Just
Gotta
to-
check the schedule.
I guess a quick heads up, I have to make some networking changes, so Mordecai's game will go offline during Sumobots for a few minutes, unfortunately. Just a
Okay.
heads up.
Okay, so it's perfect time to switch over and then switch back after that. Next.
Yeah, drone racing is today in 5 hours and 20 minutes.
All right, well, there you go. You can play some drones today, too. There's a lot of stuff happening on Surrogate.T.
Slowly,
in case I
more and
didn't
more
mention.
stuff. It's crazy.
And speaking of more stuff, some big things. The Arduino Sdk is going to go live next week for everybody to use,
Yes, so
for creators.
we've been using the Arduino SDK for our M5 bots. And for those who missed it, yesterday we had a creators Q&A where we dived more deeper into it. The cool part is that it works straight up with the Arduino IDE. So Arduino IDE is the software you use to code Arduinos by default. And you'll be just able to take a zip file, add it to Arduino IDE, and then you will have template codes of our SDK, the M5 code, etc. So it will be the...
So give some examples. Like, how does this change it from what we already have?
So right now you have to use a Raspberry Pi to control a specific robot. And if you use the Arduino SDK, you're able to control, like for example, you can have one camera on a Raspberry Pi or on your computer. And then you can have that computer control multiple, what do you call them? Multiple controllers. So you can have multiple controllers, like multiple robots that maybe don't have a camera of their own, but you can still control them. Like same as we have on Sumo Bots, or as we have on Race Real Cars, or as what we had with our Robot Explorer where we played the Robo Soccer. So it allows to do things like that. So you don't always have to use just a Raspberry Pi. You can use an Arduino and then maybe just a computer for streaming, or you can use one streamer from a Raspberry Pi and then multiple Arduino robots. So
And potentially even use cameras, even with that.
you will still
Like
need
the M5.
You will need still a computer or Raspberry Pi
Of course.
for that. Yes.
Outside of it.
Yes, but
Like, it
that
doesn't need
is
to be
that
on
is a
it.
separate thing. That is
Yeah,
something
okay.
we're still working on. The
Okay, so that's
cameras-
not being released yet.
No.
Okay, that's everything else.
Yes, but the
Okay.
Arduino SDK, and there will be the M5 template for the bot we are using, which is the omnidirectional bot, so you'll be able to easily replicate that setup.
Very
However, there are still some issues hardware-wise with that M5 bot, so that will have its own downsides a bit, so keep that in mind.
But we're working on it. And
Yes.
we'll maybe find a fix, and then
Yes.
we'll share it all to you guys to
Yes,
use.
yes, of course.
So yeah, that's coming next week. Also next week, Mario Kart Live, the racetrack, is going to get a change.
Yes, Essa and Oskari are gonna have a long, fun week.
Okay.
But the idea is to change the track. We worked with our game hosts, those who host the Mario Kart racetrack remotely, the game. And they've been working on figuring a new racetrack, potentially with new stuff like tunnels.
Right.
And diamond obstructions and stuff like that. So there's going to be a lot of interesting things. And at the same time, we're going to have an empty field on the track, which we'll use for experimental events. More on that to come when we actually launch it.
It's gonna be like a NASCAR tracks infield.
No. It's different.
Yeah, it sounds like they want to do a field like this and then go outside of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
versus
the
going
original
around it.
idea
Got
was
it.
that.
But actually, NASCAR track would be pretty cool.
Well,
though.
we were actually
Like with
originally
the-
we were going to
with
be
the
making a
banks and
NASCAR.
everything.
but
Hey,
then-
listen to the guy. He knows.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, originally we were designing to making basically a NASCAR track, but luckily we asked our game hosts and moderators for their opinions, and we are actually coming up with a pretty nice track.
Yeah, there was like 15 different designs they made.
Okay. Nice. Well, look forward to seeing it.
Was that when you guys were making with Excel?
Yeah.
Yes.
They were building it with
Excel.
Excel.
Yeah.
it was-
Spreadsheet, yeah.
I think it would be cool to show
Right.
one we didn't use somehow.
It was pretty impressive. Yeah, actually, show if you could show it. It was pretty impressive what they were doing. Very rudimentary, but impressive.
Excel.
you can send-
like
Yeah.
using them like pixels.
Yes.
Yes,
I can find
Right.
the link to Shane.
and it was like a shared doc, so you could see everybody moving it like in real time. So it was really
It was pretty cool.
interesting.
Let me.
I was sure you guys would find like some website where it's
Let's
like,
just-
design a track.
Yeah, could you do something else, talk something, and I'll get Shane set up with the link.
Okay. Build video coming
Yeah.
out with
So-
Stan, as usual.
Publishing either today or tomorrow, depending, because we have a lot of stuff today. We're as usual every week we do a new build video. This one I'm talking about the overlays and camera settings. So if you're a game creator, you go to the game settings and there's the camera and overlay page. So I go in depth about that, telling you all the different things you can add there and how to mess with camera settings at the same time. This is a video more for creators who already have a game and they want to make it more interactive for watchers and viewers and display extra information. So if you're at that stage, this is a video for you.
There you go.
Yep. And then
And here's how they're building their racetracks.
That's not the one to show.
Which one do you want?
Basically any other.
Like this?
no, go further.
Like this?
Look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, heck, it's like MS Paint all
Yeah.
over again, but
So then you have like the charging
But it's
station,
pretty smart. So
the gates.
so you
it's
can
all
see-
key.
so this is by distance.
There's measurements, 9x9, and then you just
Actually, it was more like 9 times 10, but
and then you just draw, whatever you want.
I mean, I understand how it works.
It's pretty cool. I don't know.
It's squares.
It's pretty nice how they made it.
Yeah, but it's pretty cool. What does the R and the M mean?
the R is like the
Road.
and M is like the visual track that the host is gonna be taking. Because some people went quite interesting ways with this.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, there were like bridges going over the track and like very wild ideas.
Yeah,
Right.
we had to balance it between cool stuff and time at the same time because there was like some of them would take maybe weeks to
Like
make.
if you go even further to the right, I think there's which one was I think Fidget Ice 1 or 2 was like one of the here you can see there was a bridge plan on the top right.
BR, right.
I gotta ask though. The chat asked,
That's pretty cool, though.
"Is there gonna be?
I never
any
thought of using Excel for.
Is there gonna be any
like this.
shortcuts or anything? Exploits? Randomly
yep.
asked.
Yes,
Yes.
not too crazy because otherwise it would be unfair. But there are some minor shortcuts.
We haven't
This
had
was a
we
crazy
haven't
one.
had them before, right?
Yeah,
have
this
we?
one's cool.
Have we had shortcuts before?
Not well, technically yeah, but not like
Not
any
like
massive
proper ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, one thing we realized with the track we currently have is maybe it was a bit too complex, so we are simplifying a bit of the things, especially for the newer racers, so it will be more obvious.
Cool. So what is the day that it's gonna launch with a new track?
Soon
Soon
TM.
TM.
But I mean, what does that mean, though?
It means that next week the
They
goal
start
is to
working on
finish it, but if there are some issues,
So potentially Friday, but potentially the week after.
yes.
Okay.
Does that mean the game won't then be running all of next week?
Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, hopefully.
But at least like Wednesday session and Thursday, I'm guessing nothing.
Well, we'll see if we can make it. If we can make it so that no sessions are affected, but there might be some cancellations coming.
Okay.
More info coming next week.
Yes.
I just checked the schedule.
Yeah,
if you're interested.
We still gotta test on Monday how big of the play field we need for experimental stuff, and then based on that we will finalize the track.
All right. Sounds pretty cool.
No jumps.
I was just about to answer him.
No jumps would be awesome.
Imagine there's just a
I don't think they can
solenoid
jump.
under.
Yeah, the problem, we wanted to do jumps
There's
in
like-
Robot Explorer, and they just
The bottom
not fast.
gets stuck also pretty
Yeah.
easy.
that's the one. Banks you could do, but not jumping.
That would be so cool, like a NASCAR track, and then put it at full power. 150.
Yeah.
What is it?
200 cc.
Yeah.
200 cc. Yeah.
Something else. Relay kit we are working on
Yes.
to release.
So the goal is to release the relay kit in the coming weeks. So a relay is something that allows you to simulate button presses or other
Like a
presses,
switch.
like a switch.
Yep.
So we've been using the relay, for example, initially on our Batman 66 pinball machine, but you can also use it, for example, to press a button on an RC controller or on a remote or whatever else. So it opens a lot of very simple applications where you literally just solder a couple of wires. You set what each button does in the game panel on our website, and then you have your own whatever experience. So we are we're testing right now. Levi and Severi are working on testing the relay. We're gonna have a couple of template recommended relays, so you'll be able to buy that specific relay, and it will work out of the box with our kit and with the Raspberry Pi and our software. But realistically, you can add whatever relay you want. You'll just have to maybe modify some codes.
Yeah, most relays are pretty similar
Yes.
in the way they function.
There are some limitations. Some relay, as we see, most of the popular relays have like only 4 inputs or outputs, so to say, and the bigger ones have 8. So there will be a limitation of how many button presses you can have per one relay.
You mean how many relays there are on the board? Like
on the
there's
board?
8 relays.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some of the relay boards work so that you can have them as many. But it is a more advanced setup. So in the template games, we'll more talk about 4 and 8 as the options.
Yeah, like the idea from this is that it is the simplest way to create some experience. So if you wanted to just turn lights on every 30 seconds, someone can change the lights in your house, or every 30 seconds someone shocks you, like we were talking about. You would shock us while we're playing. You just need one relay to click that thing on and turn it off. So I mean, that you could think of a bunch of different things around your house. Like, okay, you have a bunch of dogs, and you click a button, and it feeds the dog. That's one relay that could turn on like a solenoid.
But
that
do you
want to
overfeed your dog?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I'm not saying turn it as a game and let everybody start feeding your dog.
You remember those?
But you could feed them from home.
You remember those very like early computers that worked on relays? Imagine having like a computer and people could online turn on a relay and it would output whatever, and people would try to program something with that.
Just zeros and ones.
Yeah, on relays.
Yeah. What can you guys do with
This.
a relay computer?
A lot.
I don't think so.
SURROGATE.T.
All right.
But you prove me wrong. But anyways, it should be the simplest possible thing to hook up to Surrogate, and your mind can go wild. If you can press a button on something now, using this kit, you'll be able to basically hack that to go onto Surrogate,
Yes.
which is the really cool thing.
Speaking of which, today we might test finally the electric thingy.
When? How?
Today.
How are we testing it?
Levy is working on it.
Are we going to go live?
No.
Okay, so it's not a test.
But we will test
Oh.
behind it. But then next week we could have it finally.
He's like, we're going to go test.
No, no,
You're
no.
making everybody so
But then
excited over here.
Next week
I'm
we might.
excited, and then
next
it's like,
week,
what? No.
Next week
Oh.
we might actually have it in Robot Explorer. Then let's see.
That would be a nice thing to have next week.
Ah,
Maybe next
now
week
you're
Robot
interested,
Explorer
I see.
Might not even be exploring or robot. It's shocking us
Shocking Explorer.
while we're playing something.
It's a shocking experience.
How would we
Yeah.
call the mission? A shocking drama?
It's shocking.
Shocking news.
Yeah.
Mission 29.
We can work on a
Shocking
headline,
news.
surely.
Shocking Explorer.
Maybe we'll play Roblox, and then you guys get to shock us.
No,
while
we
we're
play
playing Roblox.
Counter-Strike.
I don't want to play Counter-Strike.
Yes, we do.
I can't play it on this.
Yes. Well, we have the other computer.
Just play
Why does he
PlayStation.
wants to try to own me because he plays this game
No, I
all
don't
the
play
time.
this
He
game all
does.
the time at all.
Yeah, right. This is the game you always wanted me to play every time we want to play. This or PUBG?
No,
He
we
knows
never
he's
play
good at
Counter-Strike.
it, even though he's not
He
playing.
knows
He
it.
knows he's good at it. He knows he's
No.
better than you.
That's like me saying, like, I think we should have a
No,
bench
the
pressing
point
competition.
is, the point is why.
And he's like, why? Because you bench press? Like, no, I'm not bench press.
I would
no.
actually, if
I
you
just
guys
do it
had
twice a
a,
week.
if you guys had a pull-up contest, he would actually have a chance.
Why?
Because you don't weigh a lot. You could lift yourself many times, right?
No.
I want to do it now. And you guys want to shock us while we're
No.
doing it?
Yes. we give Shane double the voltage.
Here's the point. The reason why I suggest that game is because in an FPS game, it's really important that when I'm about to shoot and somebody sees that and messes up, everything
There's
gets
Roblox
messed up.
FPS games too. You know
Or
that.
why don't you guys?
Okay.
Or PlayStation?
just saying.
Is PlayStation possible?
It's
Well,
not as,
anything's possible because it doesn't matter. It's not getting hooked up. We're
Okay.
just gonna play it, and then
Yeah.
you guys
Yeah.
will shock us and see if you can screw us up in real time.
Sam Haddo writes, wait, Surrogate TV doing tests before the event? Are you guys okay? I'm concerned.
It's almost like we're getting our
To
shit
be honest,
together.
we always do usually we always do tests days before, and then it just doesn't work on the day we do. Something
Right.
breaks because there's so many pieces in between.
Like Roblox Explorer?
Yeah, that's what I
Always at
mean.
the last second.
Yeah.
Something breaks always.
But we don't test day before.
We do. Even when we do tests before, it still breaks quite often. Like something random during the launch day. All right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, why don't you do it yourself all the time?
Wow.
You said you're gonna do it.
I was just thinking, like, what like with
And
the
then-
shocking
and then-
thing.
So
could
like, can
get
we
some-
build it?
Would we get like a dev team versus marketing team versus I don't know.
We don't have enough shockers.
hardware team.
Oh,
We
Yeah,
only
but
have
we could get
two.
them.
We only have two.
like you mean?
But they aren't that expensive, right?
Yeah. All right. Moving on.
Yeah. What else?
What else, Shane?
I was just putting this full screen. with the anime.
Why are you such a hurry to move on?
But me?
Yeah, Shane.
wasn't.
Why are you trying to move
Shane,
on?
talking to
Shane,
you.
what's next? Come on, Shane, Shane. Yeah, whatever. I saw. Shane, can you tell us next? What's up?
That's the news I have this week.
Oh, okay. That was anticlimactic.
Do you have anything else? Anything else we want to talk about?
Alexi is working on a fun video, but we
Is he?
still haven't that ad that we
Fun.
still haven't published yet.
It'll get done today.
We gotta check it today. And
Yeah. I was here until like 10 p.m. I had to re-record the voices and everything.
That one. Yes. There might be a new ad.
soon TM.
It's fun. It's funny.
And expect a lot of fun content coming soon. We're gonna shoot some fun videos.
Yeah, we're getting more into making videos again.
Yes.
I don't know if you, I don't know how, obviously I don't know everybody individually who's watching right now, but if you've been with us really, really early on, we made videos constantly. And then we got really deep into development. And so we kind of went away from it, but now we're trying to get right back into it. So doing some funny videos, doing a bunch of random content, want to shock each other, like we were saying. So we're getting back to experimenting and doing fun stuff. So if you have some ideas, feel free to go to Discord, our community there, and write it somewhere.
That's right.
And maybe we'll even do it. Or make a video about it or something.
Yes.
We want to make fun stuff,
Yes.
like entertaining things.
We need more content.
No. Gosh darn it.
All right.
So that's a good place to stop, I guess.
I
That's
guess
the end of the podcast
it's
today.
the end.
Yeah.
53 minutes.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
You guys want to one more time say the games? So we got the Wii Play right now. Mordecai's.
That's right.
He's waiting.
Yes. Okay. Drum roll.
I don't have that.
Oh, I have these. Go play Mordecai's game right now.
And then Sumo Boss.
Mordecai is clicking the button.
It's going live.
Surrogate.tv/game/re-play. You can play Mario Odyssey right now. Super Mario
Over
Odyssey.
the internet.
Over the internet on a Nintendo Switch, a real one.
In
Here
Essa's room.
in Essa's room.
Bang.
Go play
Apartment.
it. Brand new game.
And then
Awesome.
and then Sumo Bots.
Carlito's stuff is coming today. Drone racing. Sumo Bots tournaments coming today with Stan.
In
and
3
Gems.
hours.
In 3 hours. There's a lot of stuff. Go check the homepage.
So what are you waiting for? Go to Surrogate.tv and check it out right now. Sorry.
Alright.
It's just recorded in my head always.
Anyways, have a great weekend. Have fun on the games. We'll see you next week with Robot Explorer.
Bye-bye,
See you guys
everybody.
later.
Have a great weekend.